Bernie Sanders. He's chairman of the Senate committee. And this guy went to Moscow for his honeymoon. He's supposedly a socialist, but actually he was favoring communism. And of course, if the Democrats can make everybody in the country dependent on them, if they give free college tuition, if they give free remission of debt, if they take away all the burdens that are on people that have nothing to do with work. And none of these bills is anything having to do with work. So you don't have to work, you only get a payoff by the government. And this, of course, will wean everybody away from self-sufficiency onto the government dole. And this is communism. And Bernie Sanders, as I say, spent his honeymoon in Moscow. I mean, you talk about him being a, quote, liberal or socialist, way over to the left. And the Democrats are trying to pull this country toward this kind of socialism, and the American people don't buy it, okay? Well, here's another one. You know, there was a debate in Virginia, and Terry McAuliffe, in my opinion, lost the debate and lost the election with his one thing. He said parents should not be telling schools what to teach. Can you believe that? And there's parental outrage over sexually explicit books in public school libraries, including pedophilia. And the people in Loudoun County were just enraged. And now Glenn Youngkin, who is the Republican candidate for governor, is using the issue to put Terry McAuliffe on the defensive. CBN News correspondent Brody Carter has more.
Just can't understand how you can just so comfortably lie to everybody. And let's just be clear.
That's what you've been doing all night, buddy.
It's a political sparring match between Democrat Terry McAuliffe, who served as governor from 2014 to 2018, and Republican hopeful Glenn Youngkin.
He's a total wannabe Donald Trump.
There's an over and under tonight on how many times you're going to say Donald Trump. And it was 10, and you just busted through it. You're running against Glenn Youngkin.
Youngkin finds himself walking a fine line after getting Donald Trump's endorsement, while also trying to win back suburban voters who left the party during Trump's tumultuous presidency.
Donald Trump runs for president in 2024. Will you support him?
Yeah, who knows who's going to be running for president in 2024? Who knows?
Blow after blow, the two drew political lines on dozens of issues, including hot topics in education, mandatory vaccinations, and abortion.
My opponent, on the other hand, is the most extreme abortion candidate in the country.
Businesses are not going to come to a state where they're putting walls up around their state. He's against gay marriage. He's against abortion.
Prudence Robertson of the pro-life Susan B. Anthony list sees abortion as key, especially with so many states taking action and the Supreme Court preparing to hear a related case in its next term.
Abortion should be the preeminent issue because when you think about it, none of those other issues matter if a person isn't given that first chance at life, that right to live outside the womb.
Youngkin defended his pro-life stance, omitting instances of rape or if the baby threatens the life of a mother. He re-clarified his support of a pain threshold bill to protect babies 20 weeks after conception.
Well, if Terry wins, he will do everything that he can to enshrine Roe versus Wade in the Constitution. He stated that explicitly last night. So if he does win this candidacy, we will see abortion unbarred.
When I hear Glenn Youngkin is against laws to stop domestic abusers from buying guns,
increasing corporate profits through serious abuse, and the performing of unnecessary procedures on children.
Glenn Youngkin is wrong for Virginia.
The McAuliffe campaign hitting Youngkin with a slew of negative ads on social media and TV. Youngkin firing back after Tuesday's debate.
Both of these books include pedophilia, graphically describes engaging in fellatio with male minors.
After parents found sexually explicit materials on the shelves in Fairfax County Public Schools, Youngkin came after McAuliffe, who vetoed a bill that would have informed parents about all school materials. This as the nation fiercely debates critical race theory.
And I'm not going to let parents come into schools and actually take books out and make their own decision. Yeah, I stopped the bill that I don't think parents should be telling schools what they should teach. Good.
Political onlookers say both candidates moved the needle in their chances to win the governor's mansion, but it's too early to anticipate what swing voters will do at the ballot.
After that debate, we're seeing both of these campaigns push